More blessings of Kain, and those who worship Kain is welcome to me. It's just, the motivations behind it that are suspicious.
But aren't
Well, we got
beasts...
two.
Beasts are not men. Cain breathed life into men at the throat of the world. But she did not breathe life into the lizards or the cats. I think that would mean they don't have a place in our church. What say
Aye.
you?
No, I agree. It again going back to I am suspicious of the motivations behind their worship, as they do not have a direct connection to Kain.
Tell me, Ragnar, what are trolls?
What?
No, tell me, what are trolls?
You're
Where do they came
trying...
from?
I see where you're going with this. You want me to say trolls are a beast and beasts and lizards are different. Yeah, I know where you're going. I disagree.
No. Is let's put it there. Let's put it like this: Is trolls creations of Kain? Are trolls creations of Kain?
I don't know. I don't know what...
Well,
did Cain
are
create
wolves?
everything or just men?
A lot of people think that every creature is a Kain creation.
Did Cain create all of Narn? I thought it was all of the gods that did that. But also, I don't know.
All the animals.
Well, some of Kain's creations are better than others.
Askyr, could
Yeah.
you
Way
weigh in
better.
here? Did Cain create all of Narn and everything that lives here?
In the beginning, it was Shor and Kain. Shor is the chief, or was the chieftain,
Aye.
and Kain is his wife, and the goddess of the sky storms, and did indeed breathe life. But, you see, Shor, he is the one who fought for the existence of man, and gave them a world in which they could earn honor through struggle. And he died at the hands of the elven gods, and
Aye.
it is remembered to this day as a great injustice. And in his hall, Sovngarde, it is the destination of worthy Nord's souls, but without Shor there would be no hearth to defend, no mountain to climb, and no songs worth singing. Kain was his partner in this, breathed the wind, and changed the seasons, rain that nourished the land. The wild places of Nirn grow because of Kain's gifts, and the first gift of the voice to mankind through her ascension. Well, that part is still debated to this day.
So you see, maybe even that tree behind the CleverMan, maybe even this tree is a Kain's creation, Ragnar.
Aye, you must remember all of the gods. You see, the gods together brought the world into being. Shor's vision made the mortal world possible. Kain filled it with life. And the other gods each contributed their own gifts, such as strength and wisdom, beauty and justice.
So,
Awfully
So-
quiet, Ragnar.
right, I'm trying to make a connection to beasts in the church. What is the connection, Askyr? Help me, I'm a little slow. I'm sorry.
Nay, I myself am suspicious of the beasts who choose to worship Kain. Nonetheless, I believe that the temple and everything it stands for as for the worship of Kain should not be discriminatory. Anybody should choose to believe who they want to believe in. It matters not if you're a lizard or a cat. If you are giving your time of day and your devotion to Kain, I am sure Kain is listening in her own way.
Aye.
What
You know
I
what I
don't
find-
agree with,
Sorry. No.
what I don't agree with is the temple guiding others instead of having them guide Kain. I don't believe the temple is a place that should hold any kind of not that it is, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying in general speaking, a temple doesn't have to be of kind, but an order should not have any influence over any politics or any
Oh,
laws. I think
we had
that
a
it
debate
should.
about that
Why is that
before we
debatable?
met you. No. We have a debate how polite we should be with the Jarls about this, right, Ragnar?
Aye. Not that. Well, I don't know if you and I were debating. We were just talking about it.
Me, Jasper, and Ragnar were talking about this just before we met you.
Aye, but yeah, of course, everyone agrees. The church should be separated from politics. Aye.
Yes.
But aye. And as it currently stands, anyone who worships Kain, I protect as part of my charges or paladin. But I have had conflicted feelings about having to protect, giving my life up for an elf or for a beast. Aye, that probably wouldn't do the same for me. But I try to look past that, as they are fellow brothers and sisters in Kain, I think. I don't know. Still trying to figure that out. But
What does the High Priestess say? She's the one who's liberally letting anybody into the order.
aye, she accepts all. So I defend all.
You know what I find a little odd, Ragnar? That you never asked me. Because I'm work with these people, and I know them by names.
I know their
I
names
can
too,
tell you
friend.
about them.
I could tell you about many of them. Some of them I am even friendly with. Like Estelon. But
Estelon had his own journey.
it
He was
doesn't
yeah.
doesn't mean I still don't question whether or not they belong in the Church of Kain. I can be friendly and still wonder where their how do you say, where their souls truly belong.
Does Jasper know that he should be only bringing in Nords to the temples of Kain and Winhelm?
He's going to bring anyone who seeks to worship Kain is welcome in the Temple of Kain, of course.
Hmm.
Whether it's in
Well, I mean,
Windhelm
more
or
as
Oblivion.
his staff of the temple in Winhelm.
He's going to bring more than just Nords. I'm almost certain of it. There's so many in the church who are not Nords that it would be impossible to have a staff fully of Nords. I don't think we even have enough in the church to do that.
Speaking blankly, I believe that many joined the order in the beginning because they wanted an easy way of influence over the arcane.
Yes, I
You're
had this
very
suspicion
I agree
correct.
myself.
with you.
You are completely correct. 100%, Esker.
Could
I
you,
wish-
could you maybe... Oh, go ahead, Ragnar.
I wish the priestess was more. She's aware of this, but she doesn't fight it. I don't know why. She just doesn't care. Perhaps she has developed Kain's peace far beyond my understanding, and I have a lot to learn. But she just doesn't seem to be bothered by this fact. But I think it should only go through, how do you say, believers in Kain should be the only ones that are receiving Kain's blessings. Otherwise they could be used for nefarious reasons, or even against the church itself in the future.
I believe she will be more strict now on, Ragnar.
That doesn't
I have my
matter
reasons.
now, friend. She already has the most amount of acolytes she could ever handle. She certainly can't train more than 12 people at the same time. I don't think she has the time for it.
My.
So, and there already are 11 acolytes. So, yeah, she'll be more selective now. It's too late. And out of those 11, I'd say at least 70% of them, or 80%, are not Nords. And that, even if I can like the individuals, perhaps, I don't have to like that fact.
Ragnar, will you talk to Jasper about only bringing in Nords to the temple?
Like I said, that
I
won't
don't
be
believe Jasper
possible.
knows anything about it.
Either way, it's not even worth causing a stir about it, because there's not enough Nords simply in the Church of Kyne to staff the entire temple with Nords. Perhaps if more of our kinsmen were willing to commit themselves to Kyne, then it'd be a different story. But as it stands right now, I don't think it's for a lack of wanting on our kinsmen part. I think it's just all, like Asger said, all of these beasts and elves trying to learn the arcane arts and abusing the church's acceptance to meet that end.
I don't think I can sit in on a session if I see a non-Nord there in our temple. It was really hard that one day when we first went to the Temple of Gain down by the coast. I really wanted to leave as soon as I saw the crowd.
Well, Oscar, if you ever felt that way, prepare your fur boots and come to me in Dawnstar.
Aye.
Is the Dawnstar Temple going to be more, how do you say, more in line with the true believers of Kyne?
Well, I wish it would. I have at least one Nord acolyte right now, and I'm trying to recruit another one. He's sleeping too much, to be honest.
Well, if I find any kinsmen who are interested in worshipping Kyne, I'll certainly send them to the Dawnstar Temple. And although it's a lot farther than the Windhelm Temple, I'll attend as well, whatever teachings you give.
What do you say to those who are devout worshippers of Kyne but are not members of the temple? I myself was raised as a worshipper of Kyne. My clan's name is on the host of serving the goddess.
I mean,
people like that can be attached to the temple as pilgrims.
Aye. The church has many pilgrims who are not amongst the 12 or 11 or however many acolytes she has. I myself am not an acolyte, although I do, how do you say, have a holy charter from the goddess herself, as her paladin.
So please do consider yourself a pilgrim.
Aye.
I consider myself a worshipper. I worship her every day, but my temple, just like the first temple of Kyne, does not have walls. Its roof is the heavens, and its choir the wind.
Aye. I spend a great many nights deliberating and praying in Kyne's holy grove. In Kyne's grove. Oftentimes I spend most of the night there, and I fall asleep in the woods, but it's not a bad thing, as I'm surrounded by her sacred forest and her open expanse above me.
After receiving my gift, I was standing around an hour under the rain with my hand. I was trying to reach the sky.
Aye. It is the duty of clever men to tend the sacred groves, and I try to as best I can. And I even taught the steward. The steward left an offering, standing stones, after a good hunt. And I encourage families to pray before they set sail, or to harvest grain, or even smelt an ingot. Not only to Kyne, but to the old gods, as they still look over us.
Speaking of the steward, Ragnar, did you know that I was about to invite Ira into the temple, and the next day Oscar told me that she became a stewardess?
That's funny.
Ragnar, whatever happened to that one woman? I think her name was Ira.
Wait, Ira? You mean the steward of Windhelm?
No, the other one, the one with the red markings on her face. The
one with the mace.
Aye.
Ayer, I think her name was. Ayer, the shield maiden.
Aye, that's one.
Aye, I have never seen her since that day.
Oh.
She said she was very interested in fighting alongside us as a shield sister. I think she did. I think we cleared a couple places with her. But
yeah, we did.
She even spoke to me in the Ethereum a few times, and never heard from her since. But anyways, and like I said, she reached out to me, not the other way around. Duck,
note of that.
Where are we going next?
Let me lead the way. Inspector Wyndham.
Are you talking about the place you were telling me about?
No, not the one with the spell domes, but the forts.
Which fort?
The
Mistwatch?
Moonstone Scar.
Morvunskar?
Yes, that one.
Aye. What is there?
Mages.
Ah, very well. I have business in Riften, so my plan is to head there, since we're so close. But you lot, feel free to head to Morvunskar, and I'll meet you back in Windham.
Gotcha.
Well,
Alright,
Asgir,
take care.
I have to say, it's a pleasure calling you shield brother now. I'm proud to have fought alongside you. And, honestly, your, knowledge of the clever craft is most exciting to me. I'd love to sit down and pick your brain, especially with Malmgift there, as he's also a devout worshipper with a deep understanding of the old gods.
Aye. I wish to host more lectures and expose more of our kin to the ways of old. I wish to break a lot of the superstitions that they have with what is considered southern magic. I despise institutionalized magic and was expelled from the college because of it, despite my talents.
Here,
But
here.
Nonetheless, I've learned through the ways of old. I've listened to the pines, and I've looked at the stars, and here I am.
Aye.
But I need to train up my apprentice, and I want to make it very clear that enchanting and rune carving is very different from the dark arts that many consider it to be.
Well, I trust your judgment, and I trust that you wouldn't do anything that Kine would frown upon.
Nay, may she strike me down if I do so. My entire life's journey has been to defend exactly what Kain, Shor, Junal, Tsun, everyone, what they all stand for,
Oh,
as any good kin would.
you mentioned stone, and you remind me of something. We can talk about it later, but the champion of stone is a lizard. I thought I'd love to hear your opinion
Stop.
on that later.
Stop. Stop, throw me into the fire.
Alright.
It's all lost. It's all lost.
Now, I will also
Well,
say this
They were lost all the way because they didn't even call him Stone.
this particular
What-
lizard is a vigilant of Sendar. And she did serve honorably, and she is a shield sister, and someone I consider a dear friend. But while we are fighting, I'll tell you the story later, but there's a good reason she's the champion of stone. I just really wish she wasn't a lizard. Anyways.
Well, did I tell you about the man me and Jasper met in the temple in Windhelm yesterday?
No.
His name was Maj, and he wanted to open a temple of stone somewhere in the realm.
Nay,
Is Stone the dead one, or is that Soon?
it is a...
Soon is dead.
Aye, aye.
Stone is
Aye.
is
Oh, that's
dead.
right, because we heard from Stone. So of course he's alive. Yeah, his presence appeared before me and Shariva after we defeated the desert champion of Shiogorath. And that's when he named her his champion. But, like I said, I'll tell you the full story later. For now, I must head to Rift and I have business with the steward. Court business, super boring, I promise. But I'm sure I'll see you a lot again soon. And Asgir, I'll make sure to relay to the Lord Regent that you have my personal recommendation. He trusts me very much in my judgment. So, that should do well for you.
The honor is mine. Thank you. It is not a position that I am openly seeking out, and even if it was offered, I still need to consider it. But, it is still a great honor.
Well,
I might return to Windhelm with you. I need to go sit in the inn, get warm, and write in my journal.
I truly hope that you take the position. It would be very, very useful to have a man with your knowledge and experience on the court. Her previous court mage was a damn Dunmer, and all he did was blow things up with his hands. He didn't care about protecting or controlling this threat that is magic. He used it for his own power, for his own gain. And now he's running around Solitude, abusing whatever magic power he has. I don't want that to happen again. Rather
I'd like
much.
to give him a peace of mind by going over there and abusing my power. Nay. But
You understand what I'm
many
saying.
exploit.
Windhelm
Aye,
needs
many
you.
exploit the gifts given,
Aye.
and I do appreciate it.
But, alright. I've talked enough, I'm sure. You lot be safe. And keep the winds to your back.
And Ragnar,
Aye.
follow the lightning.
Is that a joke or a blessing?
No, it's a blessing.
Alright.
I'm saying this to all
Because
my
it's the
friends.
storm goddess, I understand. Alright.
Yes.
You as well,
Where are
friend.
you going? Are you going to Riften?
No, I'm going to Rift and they're going to Windhelm. You should go with them, if that's your goal.
Oh, I see.
Alright, brothers.
Alright, let's go.